beginnings on the cusp. Not too old to adjust. Old dog, new tricks. Remember, I was just a pup. Something dirty in my cup. Clean soul, good.
Yeah. Summer what got gun on that dirt. Yeah. If I were podcasting, it would be insane. Knowledge flowing like the sweetest rain. Professor Bear on the mic, spreading wisdom wide. Of his thoughts, that's my pride, can't hide.
With the voices in your ear, changing the game.
If I rule podcast.
Welcome, and thank you for joining me this evening. I am Professor Bear, and this is a Bear's Thought. Guys, girls, I'm not even gonna lie to y'all. I am so glad that all the 2 months of podcasting is over. As much as I love it, it took a whooping on the professor. I have no lie to tell you. But we're back to the regular format, and as y'all see, we have days and time. See, the professor is trying to get more professional with what he's doing, but we're getting there. So before we get started with our great guest, love this man, we're going to give a quick shout out to our sponsors. Man, I'm a big comic book nerd. As you can tell from my background, I love comic books. So when I need them, I go to Navarra Comics. They are one of the best shops here in Knoxville. And you don't even have to live in Knoxville to get comics from them. They have a shipping service. You can check out their site, and I tell you, they are very good. So check them out. And my friends at Tag Team Comics and Collectibles, Toys and Collectibles, excuse me. Man, if you are a wrestling nerd like myself and you're into the old figures, the new figures, man, this is a place you need to go, because not only do they have wrestling figures, they have title belts, they have cards, they have a wide selection of anything you can think of wrestling. Plus, it's not just wrestling. They have comic books. They have Hot Wheels. They have so many different things. I'm telling you, you need to go check them out. And they are in Clinton, Tennessee. But if you go on Facebook and you put them in, they'll pop up. They also will do some shipping to you. So that's what you need to do. Check them out. And last but definitely not least is Chops Trading Cards and Print on Demands. Man, I always wanted trading cards for myself, and Chops Trading Cards do such amazing work. They can get you 12 trading cards, personalized trading cards for $50. You cannot beat that anywhere. So if you're in the market for trading cards, hit up Chops and do your thing. Now, my guest, again, this is more than a guest. This is a brother to me. From the first time we talked, he made me feel such just love and affection, because he came up to me like I was a wrestler and was so excited. Him and his fiance were so excited. It blew me away. And I'm like, do y'all not realize it's supposed to be the other way around? But we became so good of friends. Mm-hmm. And this man he's such a sweetheart. And he inducted me into the Hall of Fame. And every time I talk to him and see him, I always tell him, thank you. I love you. And thank you for everything you've done for me and continue to do for me.
It was my honor, brother. It was my honor. Hey, I've heard of Professor Bear before we met. So, and then when I seen you sitting there, I told Jesse, I was like, look, you see who that is sitting over there? We got to go over there. We got to go. And we beeline for you.
Man, like I said, and not even just the personal connection we have, just an all around great individual. He does so much for so many people, and one hell of a wrestler too. Don't let that cool grizzly bear fool you. He whoops ass. Yes, he does. So you better watch it.
I'm only as good as the people make me look. I just go out there and do whatever I can.
But hey, like I said, you do some amazing work, and it's been a minute since we talked. We've both been kind of busy and doing that thing. So what's been going on with you, sir?
Man, we've been doing Comic Cons. We've been wrestling, selling merch. Me and Jesse been trying to do it all.
Of course.
Trying to make independent wrestling great again. You know what I'm saying, baby?
Yes, sir. And I love it. I love it. One thing I forget, and I always forget this, and I never know why, but that QR code that's above me. See, even Truck doesn't know this. That is a link to his Facebook page. So if you're not a friend, you don't like his page, now you can go. You ain't got no excuse. Professor Bear made that super easy. Scan that QR code, take you straight to his Facebook page. So let's get that, please.
I appreciate that.
Oh,
yeah,
man.
I'd love to have all kinds of followers. I just come on. Let's do this.
Yes, sir. So
I see old Bullet.
I got to ask the question. What's the plan for 2026? What are we doing?
2026 is gonna be a whole new dump truck, dude. 2025, it was okay, but 2026 is gonna be a whole nother thing. I'm going to certain promotions, and everything's really good at these promotions. I'm really excited to see what's going to happen with Jesse and Gemstone. Man, TCW, Top Championship Wrestling. I get to go and get in the ring in the same building as Ric Flair, Arn Anderson, Tully Blanchard, the Rock and Roll Express, the Koloffs, all of them. They at Shelby City Park in Shelby, North Carolina. That's the place where Ric Flair made his name.
Yep.
And I get to be humbled enough to go into that building and entertain them people like they did. And by God, 2026, Dump Truck's gonna be a heavyweight champion.
I believe in you. I know that not only do you have the skills to be a champion, but you got the passion and the desire, and it's no way you won't be unless God just doesn't see fit for that time frame. You're going to be.
If he would have to come stand in front of me and be like, "It's not going to happen." That'd have to be it, because I know in my heart I was born and bred for this. It just feels too right when I'm in that ring and I hear them people. It just feels too right. I love this business, even the bad, because you got to take bad with the good. You know what I'm saying, brother?
Oh yeah.
And for you to take the bad that I've took, man, that's love. I'm telling you, if I didn't love this business, I'd have quit a long time ago.
Oh, look, Ben, I don't know what you want, but it's going to happen. I'm just telling you. And we were talking before we started about how passionate both of us are about wrestling. We know we are, but man, I was telling you, I got the chance to hold the 10 pounds of gold on Saturday. And I tell anybody, if you're a wrestling fan and you, whatever promotion that you love, follow and stuff, if you get the chance to hold that real title, we're not talking about the knockoffs, we're talking about the legitimate title. I damn near started crying holding that
I'm
title.
telling you,
How blessed
I'd have been the same way, dude.
many
Like I told
men.
you, like you said, like we was talking earlier. I held the replica of it, and I had cold chills, cause just to know that, yeah, it wasn't that title, but the representation of that title holds that much history.
Yes.
If it wasn't for the stuff that happened with that title, wrestling wouldn't be anything.
And anybody can say what they want about WWE. And again, everybody has opinions. But with the NWA title, if it wasn't for the NWA, it wouldn't have been a WWE. It wouldn't have been an AWA, because all of them are splinters from the National Wrestling Alliance.
Exactly.
So again, you can sit and whatever. Again, I'm not trying to make you be an NWA fan.
What Crockett and them had, if it wasn't for what they had, those other promotions wouldn't be nothing.
Exactly. And the thing that I love, I again, just thinking about it, it's like, wow, I'm actually holding it. And then that makes me think about how much I love wrestling, like we were talking about before. You know, it still blows my mind when people talk to me. I have fans talk to fans and stuff. It still blows my mind. And again, I've never, anybody can never say that I wouldn't talk to them. I wouldn't acknowledge them. Every time I appreciate every one of my fans.
Mm-hmm.
I love going out places, meeting people. The last 2 weeks, Friday and Saturdays, I've been able to go to 4 different shows. And I tell you what, all of them were great. The energy, and that's what I tell people, as much as WWE, AEW, all the big companies, they're fine. Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying anything bad about them, but it's nothing like an independent wrestling.
Exactly. There is nothing like an independent. I would much rather go to an independent wrestling show than pay all that money that they want to go watch them do all kind of stuff. I can watch the same stuff, even better, on an independent show.
And on top of that, you get to interact with people.
Exactly.
Hell, one wrestler was walking, and I was just sitting there, and no, I take that a lot back. He was actually in the ring in a tag team match, and he pointed me. We were in Sevierville, and the guy was like, "Come on, guys, come on." He looked and he pointed at this one guy. He said, "Oh man, come on, you black, you supposed to be yelling. I mean, you the only one." Then he saw me. He's like, "No, there's another one. What's wrong with y'all? Come on." Just the interaction and the fun. It's nothing like it. I promise you. You get into independent, you won't feel the same about the bigger
that's
company.
right.
You just won't.
Especially when you come to a dump truck show. When you come to a show, dump trucks on, the crowd, I will make you part of the show. I promise you. You'll fall in love with it.
It's such, I love it. It's just so amazing. and then to get to talk to people, and you actually get to have a conversation with a wrestler, and they don't mind. They love it. I one of the biggest jerks in the business next to MJF has to be oh my God, now his name slips my mind. Oh, I can't think of his name right now. And I talked to him, and he was like, I was like, hey, he's like, hey, okay, and just walked off. I'm like, what? But it's his personality. And I was like, okay, at least he spoke, because generally he wouldn't speak to me. So I took that as a win. Carson Drake, NWA's own Carson Drake. Yes, 2 times I've talked to him, and both times he's just he's Carson Drake. I can't even say anything else but that. So, question I got for you. What's going on with the political stuff with you? Are you still doing that?
Oh yeah. By 2028, dude, I will be went to all 50 states. And I'm going to be a write-in on the ballot for the president of the United States. That is my goal. And it's still going strong. So all y'all other states out there, American Diesel Dump Truk needs some bookings. So let's get it. I'm trying to make independent wrestling and America great again. Hey, we need some great.
Yes, we do. Man, we need unity. Good Lord. It's so sad, but we ain't gonna dive too deep into it. So with that, where can the people catch you at real soon?
Let's see, March 14th, I will be, this weekend, I'll be at the VFW. I guess that is March 14th, ain't it?
Yep.
Yeah. I'll be at the VFW in Gastonia. The 21st, I'll be at Shelby City Park, baby. Oh, I can't wait. No Escape. That's the name of the show. And I'm telling whoever I'm in there with ain't got no escape, because I'm coming for that heavyweight title. And then on the 28th of March, I'll be back at the VFW in Gastonia with Snoo and ASW.
Love it. Sounds good. Man.
Easy busy, brother.
That's the way to be. So this is all about the dump truck. It's about getting that heavyweight championships.
I plan on by the time 2026 is over with, I want them to consider me the collector of independent wrestling.
I like that. That's got.
I'm working on redeveloping my mind. I'm working on redeveloping my body. And it's time for a new dump truck, a new set of horse blinders, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Because the last pair I had, I kind of let other people guide me where I had the horse blinders on. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
Well, this set is got one goal, and that's to show independent wrestling that I'm here, I'm not going anywhere, and I'm deserving.
You put in that hard work. That's the thing that I love about you, man. You're never afraid to say no. You're never scared to fail, because you know you're going to get right back up and give it 100% again. You're just nothing is going to stop you. You and Jess, and that's what I love. Y'all are all about it, and I love the energy, and that's one of the reasons why the kids love y'all so much. Y'all keep that positive energy around. It, I cannot remember one time seeing y'all sad, or no matter what, you could be going through something personal, but I've never ever seen either one of y'all sad. And that says a lot.
There's been times, it really has, but I try to stay positive with even with the negative stuff. It's life's too short. I've lost too many people that are really, really important to me to worry about any kind of drama. You know what I mean? No
Yes.
drama is worth somebody's life,
You,
no matter what it is.
yep. And
So I
it's
treat every moment of every day like there is no next minute, there is no next day. And then with the way I'm starting to redevelop myself, and once I get all that honed in, oh, y'all better watch out because I'm gonna be a beast.
I tell you that it was actually kind of ironic that you said that, because today is kind of a special day for me. Um, it's my father's birthday,
Oh,
and
that's awesome.
I think it'll be 7 years next week that he's passed away. And
Mm,
I don't I'm not sad that he passed away, because he's did so much for me and my family, and I know he wants us to go on and do the best he can, but I just can feel that energy of him smiling down on me. And
yeah,
boy, I can hear him. Boy, if you don't stop being sad, and his favorite word for me, and most people would probably be like, "Oh, that was cruel," but I knew what he meant by it.
yeah.
He used to call me a big dumb ox. But if I heard that, I knew my dad was trying to tell me he loved me, and get yourself together, boy. And
I feel you there.
and of course, getting older, he expressed himself a lot more. And again, I'm just happy because I know he's looking down. He's happy of what I'm doing,
He sure
and
is. Just like
accomplish.
I feel my brother with every wrestling show I go to. I feel my brother with me every show. There has been shows where like I'll concentrate on the crowd. I'll start hearing the crowd, and I'll just happen to look over, and I'm out my perimeter. I'll catch a glimpse, and it'll look like my brother's standing there, and I look, and there won't be nothing there, but I know it was him.
Exactly.
I know my brother watches me.
Yes. Pray for Nick Fury.
Do what?
uh, Guess they're praying for Nick Fury.
Oh yeah. There's is a buddy, a brother in the Carolinas down here. He'd been wrestling for a while, and he got hurt Saturday night, broke his neck,
Oh,
and yeah, please
no.
pray for Nick Fury.
Oh, I apologize. I thought she was trying to make a joke. I really
I
apologize.
couldn't see anything. My
Right.
screen's like small, and I couldn't see nothing. But and there's another, if you don't mind,
Yeah.
we lost a brother Saturday, and it's Shay McGrady. He was one half a high profile, been in independent wrestling, been all over the place. He was a brother to a lot of people, and he passed away this past weekend. And pray for that, family, because and pray for everybody, like, because there's a lot of people hurt right
Yeah, definitely. You definitely be mindful of that. People, this is life. We lose people, and
now.
the energy that we can give to the families and friends, or whatever you can do to help them, please do, because again, we are nothing but a big family, and everybody needs help. And
Yeah,
if you can, please do. Yeah.
yeah, I had to say that. Nick's good people. I hate that he got hurt. That sucks. But that boy's a fighter. If you've never met Nick Fury, if you've never seen Nick Fury in the ring, he mm, he's awesome. He's good people.
Well, hopefully,
Backstage, in the ring, he's just a good person all over. And he got hurt in the ring the other night, and he had surgery. I think it was last Saturday night. Yeah, no, or Sunday. And so they're just waiting to see if he's got a long road in front of
I hope and pray that he recovers, and be able to do what he loves, which is wrestling. So
him.
definitely
Oh
pray
yeah,
for him.
if I know Nick, that he's a fighter. I know because we went years of him beating the hell out of me. So I know he's a fighter.
Man. Whew. So, man, I hate hearing when people get hurt. Again, we y'all know it's a part of the business, but you don't have to
Yeah,
like it. And that kind of makes me drift off into letting people know, man, wrestlers are human beings, and they do a
hmm
lot to entertain us. So make sure when you get a chance to meet wrestlers to tell them thank you, because they're doing so much to entertain us. They put their bodies on the line, and as fun and irritated as we get at certain wrestlers and stuff, man, tell them thank you, because again, it's a dangerous sport. And like I tell people all the time, it's the ultimate team sport that gets no love of being a team sport.
yeah, and
So,
it does hurt. It hurts bad, but
mm,
I've loved every second of it. I wouldn't change not one thing, even through all the concussions and the busted out teeth, everything, stitches. I'd have done the same thing all over again.
and and that's one of those things I think people don't. Well, some wrestling fans get, then others don't. The just how much the business really means to you. It's it's
hmm
it's almost like a part of your soul. If I go long without seeing wrestling and getting to talk to my friends and meeting new people, I just feel weird. I don't
Yep.
feel right, because it's like I get to meet so many cool people and learning their stories and where they came from. Oh, and one of the things I love is when someone is in their hometown and can get that celebration. That's what I love, when the fans come out to see the hometown hero. I
Yep.
love that.
Yeah, I love it. That's when there's a good story and you've got two good workers that are going in there and telling that story, the same story. and it's beautiful.
Yes, it is.
I love this business and everything about it.
Yes, yes. So, what? So, I had Jess on the show, as you know. What is your goal to help Jessie with her promotion?
Well, I told her that if she wanted to do this, that it was going to be her thing. But she asked me if I would do security, and I told her that no problem, I'll handle that. So that's the only part of that I'm handling is security, making sure the ladies are okay, and making sure the fans are okay, and keeping the peace. Because, like she said, some of these female wrestlers go to these shows and they really don't feel that comfortable,
Yeah,
and they need a promotion to where they can go where they feel comfortable and where they can really show their talents.
yes.
And Gemstone's going to be the place it happens.
And I'm definitely looking forward to it. I it's a funny thing in wrestling because as I used to complain and still do at times about how women are not treated equal, and but now you can't deny it. There's nothing you can do to deny it because they ain't asking for a chance. They're taking it.
Yeah,
They're
they're
make
taking it. They're taking those main event spots.
Yeah,
Yeah, very much so.
and
I know of one that keeps taking my main event spot in a certain promotion. We won't say no names, Audrey Allen, but you know, it is what it is.
and but I love the fact that again it's like, okay, who really want it, you're gonna step up and show out, and
Yep.
everybody is doing it, and that's what's making independent wrestling so good, I think now. Plus, and I tell people this all the time: WWE cutting house shows off or down, good. That's great because that means that's more independent. That's going to be able to pick that spot. That's going to take those fans.
Yep.
And I love it. And you can just see, like when I go out to places, I was like, wow, they had a better turnout than I expected. Like, good. And
Oh yeah. When they decided to start cutting out them house shows, people want to watch wrestling and they ain't gonna pay no daggum $200, $300 for a general admission ticket.
oh no.
So all you got to do is make sure they see one of them posters and get them to a show and give them something to invest in, and you'll have them.
Oh yeah. Matter of fact, WWE is coming to Knoxville, and I didn't look at the prices, but I've already been told by friends of mine that they're talking about nosebleeds of almost 200.
Yep.
I'm like, please, not me.
Yeah, they doing away with them $25 general admission tickets, and now that WWE's hooked up with TKO and
Yeah,
what is it, Riyadh or whatever it
yeah.
is, they gonna start charging buku money.
Oh yeah.
I
They,
said, well, they do that, they can have it.
yeah, I'm telling you. And especially in today's time and everything, why in the world would you do that? That's just greed.
Yep.
But that again, that's okay. I heard that the ticket prices for AEW's pay-per-view, you can go in there for $30.
Yep.
Um,
I'd much rather go to an AEW show, honestly.
I prefer AEW also, but you know, again, these are those times though. Anytime I get to talk to wrestlers and we get to cut up and stuff, I always tell them this is your chance. Get out there,
Hmm.
do it. Make noise for yourself. Advertise yourself. You are business upon yourself. Get it.
Yep. See, some of these boys don't realize when you're an independent wrestler, you're an independent contractor, which means you don't if you don't go out there and promote yourself and get jobs, you ain't gonna make no money.
Yep.
So that's why me and Jesse's fixing to start the Truck and Jesse show on YouTube. We're gonna have on our show. We're gonna have our live merch sales. We'll have special guests on our show, all that stuff, and we'll still be promoting us plus whoever's on there. Because I
Yeah.
mean, and we're going out trying to get sponsors. I'm sponsored. See No Evil Wrestling sponsors me.
Oh wow.
They get commercials and they get a free T-shirt every month.
That's cool.
And if you're interested in sponsoring Dump Truck, all you got to do is hit up Jessie, and she'll give you all the information you need, and we'll get that rolling. You get a T-shirt every month. You get your name and your business shouted out, or whatever. You get there's different packages for different prices, and they're all reasonable, and it's well worth the package.
Oh, definitely, definitely, man. I just want to thank you once again for everything you've done for me. Again, you're more than a friend. You're a brother. Uh, love you. And is there anything you would like to shout out before we get out of here?
Brother, I thank you for what you've done for me, helping me get my name out there and helping Jessie get her name out there and giving me the honor of inducting you into the Hall of Fame. Brother, that meant more to me than anything. I've never been asked to do anything like that. Like I said, from the time I started wrestling, I got told that I didn't belong in this business. I didn't have no business around any of it. And I've had to work my ass off to show that, hey, I'm here and I do belong. And for you to let me do that for you meant the world. And I thank you and all the fans that follow me and follow Jesse and come up to the merch table and stuff. Man, I'm humbled. I really am. And it's awesome. I've loved being in this business. And it's not over yet by a long shot. We just now getting started.
Oh yeah, I'm looking forward to being along for the ride and see how much y'all just blow up like I know y'all will.
Yes, sir. You better be there because I want you to induct me into the Hall of Fame when somebody puts me in it.
Oh, you know I will. I gladly will do it.
Yes, sir.
Where is that? I sure will, man. But again, thank you so very much for coming on the show. We got to make it a little bit because that was a long break. We're gonna have to do a little bit better, and yeah, we're gonna make it a little bit better sooner.
Oh yeah.
All right, my friend.
We got all the time in the world, baby.
Yes, sir. Guys, girls, thank you so very much for joining me around the campfire. Again, it's always an honor and a privilege to get to talk to individuals in the wrestling business, but it's even greater when you can talk to a genuine friend and people that you love. It makes it so much easier and fun. And again, thank y'all for everything you do for me. Thank y'all for rocking with me with all the crazy times and stuff. But again, we're doing Mondays and Thursdays at 6 o'clock. We're trying to make that so everybody can watch. And if you can't, you can come back and watch it on the replays. But again, thank you so much because I am very humble and thankful for you. And with that being said, before I get out of here, I always say this. I mean this from my heart, and I'm going to keep screaming it until I'm not doing podcasts anymore. Go support your local promotion, indie promotions. You do that. You never know what kind of great talent you are missing out on because they're indie. Don't have that attitude. Go check them out. I guarantee they can win you over. And one of the best things about it, you can go in with money and you can come out with money because they're not trying to rip you off. It's a great event for families. I'm telling you.
Yeah.
Have fun. I promise you. With that being said, I'm Professor Bear. This is my man Trump. We will see you around the campfire very, very soon. Y'all take care.